Y'all come on. Let's go inside.
Hey guys, it's Crystal Chronic with Cannabis Wiki, and I'm here today at the GrowUp Conference and Expo in Niagara Falls, Ontario with Agnes, the winner of the Grower of the Year Award. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And how are you enjoying your time here so far?
It's really fun. It's been quite an experience getting this award, so I'm kind of still processing and digesting all this. I wasn't expecting it, but
It's a really big deal. Congratulations. So was this a personal goal that you had set out for yourself?
No, not at all. I mean, I wasn't expecting to even be nominated, and it's people voting for me. I was just so surprised.
And now you sit and you're a winner.
Oh my gosh.
So you hope to be back again next year?
Of course, yeah. I like coming to these conferences. I mean, there's always such good networking opportunities here, and you always get a little bit of info from what's going on in the industry, so I find it's always worthwhile too.
It's nice to see another woman out here because it's mostly men that we run across. Do you find that? Do you find that women are underrepresented in the industry?
You know what? In the beginning, it was a little bit more like that. I find right now there's definitely more women getting into this industry more than before. My company at Hexo, for example, we are very equal. So I didn't feel that as much when I got into the industry, but as soon as I started going into all these conferences and these shows, there were much more men around. So I was like, oh, okay, there's something's off here. But I think we're making really good strides to welcome women and inspire them to come and work.
So not quite even, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Right. All right. And so how did you get started?
So I have a degree in entomology, so I studied bugs. And
wow.
I'm the bug lady. But, bugs, there's a lot of interactions with plants. I actually studied how they relate to their host plants. And, that kind of created an overlap for me to work with plants a little bit more. And I'm, in general, really passionate about growing anything. So I started out in ornamental flowers. It was a pretty large-scale operation of annual flowers.
So just regular flowers?
Yeah, just regular flowers, petunias, calibrachoas,
wow.
that kind of stuff, like the gardening stuff. And that's where I got my experience to really work in a large-scale operation, a large greenhouse environment. And from there, I had the opportunity to join Hexo and just kind of started from there. I've been going with it ever since.
And so what is a master grower exactly? I know it's a term a lot of people know of, but what does the job entail exactly? What is it you do?
So it's the head grower of the operation. So I'm pretty much in charge of all the cultivation decisions, the practices, what kind of irrigation cycles we do, fertigation, the workflows in general, like how I position my team, who does what at what time. Pretty much anything that comes into contact with a plant. Environmentals are a big aspect of it, managing the greenhouse environment, making sure the ladies are happy in there, and the people at the same time too, right? So happy people, happy plants.
Definitely. So you don't touch the plants yourself, you manage everybody else that does?
Yeah, I'm a little bit more on that side of things right now. For sure, I mean, as we get bigger, it becomes more of a management job. I don't interact with the plant as much. I don't touch the plant as much as I used to, but I do go in there and I like to check things out, I do my daily tours, I talk to everyone, I see how the plants are doing, so it's more that, and then we discuss how we can improve or what we do next.
So you at least get to see all the benefits of your hard work.
Yes, for sure. And I spend a lot of time in the greenhouse still.
So what would you say your favorite part of the job is?
My favorite part of the job is working with this plant that we were never really allowed to work in the open with before. And I find the plant is so special. It doesn't really compare to anything. I've been told it's like a tomato or it's a flower, so it grows like a flower. But no, it's so special on its own. I find it so unique and in the way it grows and in the way it behaves and the way we can fine-tune it to really produce the best yields and the most terpenes and cannabinoids and all that. It's a very interesting plant to work with for sure.
And so did you need to further your education to switch from regular plants and flowers to cannabis?
Definitely. I mean, it's still a plant, so there is a base, right? Plant, how to grow a plant. But I find this plant really takes... It has its own... It's very capricious at times, so there's things that it really likes that do not relate to other plants as much. So yes, definitely I learned a lot on the job. The experience came a lot after working with the plant.
Makes sense. And so how long have you been growing cannabis plants for?
It's been 3.5 years almost now.
Wow, that's not very long.
Not very long.
That's crazy. Amazing how quick this all goes.
It feels much longer, though. I mean, judging by the pace of this industry and how fast everything's growing, industry-wise and plant-wise, it's, for sure, it feels like much longer than 3 years. A lot has happened.
It's blowing up. It's blowing up. It's going to be a big thing. It already is.
Yes.
And what advice would you give to other women who aspire to sit where you are now, who would like to enter the industry but don't know where to start?
I would say find your passion. I'm sure they already know what it is. Just put yourself out there and just go for it. Don't hesitate. Don't doubt yourself. Take that confidence and, go into it. And you will find your place in the industry. We have so many different diverse jobs in this industry, so I'm sure women can apply themselves all over, and they just need to be confident and put themselves out there.
So there's plenty of room for the ladies. We just got to make our way in there, right?
Definitely. Don't doubt yourself. Go for it.
Awesome. Was there anything else that you'd like to share with us today?
No, that would be great. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for taking the time out to talk with us. You must be so busy, but I really appreciate it, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the expo.
Thank you.
This is a Cannabis Wiki exclusive from the GrowUp Conference and Expo in Niagara Falls, Ontario. If you like this video and want to see more just like it, check us out at www.cannabis.wiki.